Coming up with a book title is probably the most important step in getting your book publish ready. So let's talk about how you can find a great title, one that speaks to your readers and also helps your book get discovered. The best book titles have a few things in common. The title should spark enough curiosity that it makes readers flip over the book and read the blurb. They also need to fit the genre. Think about all the self-help books and the romance books that you've read. Most of them give away enough to signal to the reader what kind of story or message they're in for. They also need to be easy to read. If your title is written in very small font and is very long, your readers won't even be able to read it when they're browsing online. So before you come up with a title, picture it as a small thumbnail. And finally, your title also has to be discoverable. Try to be unique, but not so obscure that no one can find your book. A few well-chosen keywords can make a huge difference, especially in online stores. Now let's come to things to avoid while coming up with a book title. Firstly, avoid complicated words. Even serious academic books can benefit from simple language. Think about books that have really connected with people, like Sapiens or Atomic Habits. Most of the time, one-word titles are too vague. If you have a non-fiction book titled Bottles, you might end up competing with actual bottles that are sold online. Avoid using other authors' names, trademark words, swear words, or even words like best-selling or free in your title, especially if you want to market your book on Amazon. So how do you come up with the perfect title? Here are a few fun and useful methods to try. Write down all the words that come to your mind when you think about your book. This can include phrases, emotions, places, names, and themes. You will be surprised at what you come up with when you just let go and brainstorm. If you're writing a fiction book and your main character has a distinctive name or a role, like detective or warrior, you can play with that. The Wizard of Oz, Jane Eyre, Harry Potter, Percy Jackson are all extremely memorable titles and are drawn from the story world and characters. If you're writing a non-fiction book, adding a subtitle can be extremely useful. A hack used by many authors is that they have a bold and catchy main title and a subtitle that actually explains what the book is about. So what is the coolest book title you ever come across? Tell us in the comments. Do you have any more questions? Check out our other videos to stay updated about all things publishing. And you can also click on the link in the description to talk to one of our publishing consultants who will help clear all your doubts. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. Happy publishing!